Okay. We're here. Okay. Okay, welcome everybody. So, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Blessed solstice. The light is incredible. The light is incredible. I will share something later on social media about my experiences this morning, where I was called not up to the mountain, but to the lake. And I wasn't clear where I would go. I'll just share now, but I'll share pictures. And as I was going to the lake, I was pulled to go up towards Castle Lake, which if any of you have been to Mount Shasta, you'll know it's another 7 miles up, and it was really icy and snowy, and I wasn't prepared. But as I drove up quite a ways, I remembered and felt there's a spot where you get an incredible view of the mountain, and that's where I was called to be. Just as the sun was rising some more. Then I was pulled back down to the lake, and when I got to the lake, it was impenetrable mist. You couldn't see anything. You couldn't even see the shoreline. And it felt like the absolute perfect metaphor for the void spaces that we're moving through. I was guided to sit by the water and play my crystal balls and really connect to the light at the exact moment of Jupiter and Saturn conjunct. And then I opened my eyes and I saw the most incredible rays of light, where it just been complete dense grey whiteness. And then I turned my head and the mountain appeared from the mist. It was absolutely stunning. And this was exactly at the moment of the conjunction. So I'll share later. I want to say a little bit and really take us into meditation, and we have some activations to do. If I can ask people not to go on the chat on Zoom and just to really drop into the space. Welcome to everybody that's joining us now. In this now, there is no linear time. That's so much clearer than ever. So whenever you're connecting to this, and you can connect again and again, you are here in this incredible inflow of light, this stargate, this birthing passageway that is truly the most significant in my lifetime. And I get chills in my cells, in my body as I say that. We keep breaking through new levels of light because we do, because this is why we came. And this is extraordinary. Words so inadequate. Many of us are feeling and living through the spontaneous, profound releases and deaths, literal deaths, egoic deaths, and bursting in our cells that's releasing lifetimes of memory and pain often. And then we're catapulted into a new level of light, a new level of oneness, of knowingness, of integration. So as we move through, more than anything, I want to just say the most important thing for us to be now, and probably always, is just to be ourselves, not our clothes of identity, but ourselves, to be what we are. And in being what we are, we emanate divinity. And this is what touches other hearts, other souls. This is what changes everything. Okay, so let us dive in to meditation. There's going to be some activations with these incredible golden frequencies and also with the cosmic womb. I may speak to it, I may not speak too much to it, or I may speak in light language. I'm in the unknown as much as all of us, and guided by our divinity and by this field. Thank you for being here. As I was by the lake this morning, I felt so privileged and so blessed, and also clearer than ever that we do this together through our communion, through each of us excavating and discovering and expanding our unique expression of God, and then coming together. And it's truly our communion, our unity with our uniqueness that is life, is evolution. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here and making this possible, this unity, this communion in togetherness. Okay. So this is huge. This is exciting. And depending on where you are right now, you may be in intense contraction. Let us acknowledge all of it and let it drop. Let us not be distracted by any story, including the spiritual stories and interpretations of what's happening. No one can speak authoritatively. Some of us have more insight, some of us less. We piece it together and there is no complete picture. Let us just die and dissolve and be. And in this is everything. Everything. Words, these words are just clumsy vehicles for light and love to speak. So may we let everything drop. And that does not mean that our mind goes silent or our experience empties. It might, but most likely it won't. Let attachment dissolve. Let's breathe together and let's come closer to the burning light of our shared hearts. This is the shortest day in the Northern Hemisphere, where we celebrate the bursting of light, and so much more than this in this now, with the planetary conjunction, with the culmination and transition through to yet another elevation of our very form, of our DNA, of our capacity to embody light, to embody divinity, to embody darkness also, all of it, allness and nothingness. So let's come to breath to the exquisite breath through which all life is given while we inhabit this form. Let us feel ourself, firstly, our center, our beingness, our essence. Let us include our body experience, sensations, vibrations, discomfort, opening. Let's include it all the best that we can without preference. This is why we came to take this play in form, to embrace all and to know ourselves through all. Me tare me oche ka ana ma ai ki ke te tera ma a ka ai na tai me ke. Ia nara ma a ia ka a te a che me uki na ta. Ina ma ana a kia e te a kia. So just gently run awareness down your spine, contacting the spinal nerve and contacting the channel of light through the spine. Okay, so our crowns are open, we're connecting to Source, to the highest, purest, undifferentiated core of Source. And through this pure and whole and soul channel, we open to and receive the source codes of this now, entering through our higher centers, through our reawakened, reactivated spinal columns, opening the tailbone, and activating the Earth Star, which is beneath the feet, about 6 feet beneath the feet. And following our source code, channel, and connection, penetrating the divine body of our mother planet of Gaia and merging with the bliss and beauty of her Christed heart space. Pitaraminya tai muku itine tene maki atai tere mene ka aia tara ia taka aki titere ma ka iki ka kia. And we open to receive and return back up from her. Through the spinal channel, bursting open our heart space, kissing dense places, all dense places where the throat has been constricted, where the heart has been protected. Light is rising and moving, and in union with that which is above and all around. As above, so below, as within, so without. Between the mara ya tia mekia tia ma tira mekia tira tira makita utaki chikatara hika so I'm just opening up an activation for as many of our multidimensional aspects as we are ready to contact, commune with, and embody. Mitara ya taka mi ko te tara ni me ko ta ti ti te ana ma o ya ra ya ta ka ta ti hi no tara ya me ko ta ti na ka a ka ti ka ka ki ka ti ka ka ki me ta cha. This is possible through the activation of the golden Christed light body Merkaba. Itala inata inime o itala neka to te neme ka nete nete neka a ita ita mo ka ati nete a tala ama ne ku tala neta ka a u a ita itia. Let's take 3 breaths, deep breaths in and out through the soles of the feet, releasing, softening, softening residual tension, breathing in and out. And again. Whatever is happening in your perception, simply breathing. We're going to widen and expand our plugging in to Gaia and to the collective field of awakening, to the highest cutting edge frequencies of those that are the light bearers, that are in pure, unified, coherent connection. We are truly as one. So rooting in, plugging in, supporting each other in this new wave, this new age. Okay, and I invite us to again open the base of the tailbone. Okay, just gently, gently, like the gentlest breathing. You can breathe it out of the base of the tailbone if you feel to. And again, you may see or imagine or feel multiple tendrils of diamond light coming down from the base of the spine. But go with your own vision and guidance. Go with your own stillness. Go with your own center. Upheld by the unified field. Upheld by these incredible codes of light. Let us expand. Let us expand, open and receive even more. There is a beautiful golden white cord keeping your consciousness in contact with this body through the divine heart space, through the cosmic womb, so that we expand, we activate our light bodies. We integrate more and more of our divine beingness without leaving these bodies as we would have done in other times. This is what we came here for. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And you may welcome more of your teams, more of your divine light teams, more of your star families. You may be familiar with them and you may be meeting entirely new beloveds that can come closer now with the elevated frequencies, with the openings, with the reclaiming. Stay with what is true. There is no battle. Nothing can be lost. Okay, and integrating through our wholeness. I feel as contacting the sixth dimension. I'm not just contacting as I feel as stabilizing some of us. And if this doesn't resonate or make sense energetically or otherwise, discard it. Seventh, eighth, ninth. Just opening these passageways for those for whom it's appropriate. Be in your own experience. Be in your own truth. Be in your own stillness. Upheld and supported by the One. In a moment, just going to invite a brilliant, multifaceted diamond point of light in the center of the sacral area, the cosmic womb space. Whatever the gender of body, whether the physical organ exists or not. And I contact you here through the great cosmic womb. Connecting and activating each and all who are ready. Muita e na tara e ki ama ate yamata na yata akia chiamo te anate hai ni tu chala pakete hai nara ake pime achiana te tero ake te me anata ni tera aka ai chiamo ki nara ki ama ai te tara ake me ni kun tara chana ai ta uta chana te ne tara aka ai me ete hui mai kai ineta me ka ara ite huma inte. Let's breathe. Breathe into the body, breathe into the cells, breathe into the muscles and tendons. Breathe into the bones, feel your feet, feel the soles of the feet alive, awake and activated on Gaia. I want you, I invite you to feel the embrace of love around us all. Feel the embrace of love. Feel the embrace of love. And so it is. And so it is. take a moment or more to anchor and center. Allow, allow, allow rippling, allow shift, allow dissolving. Allow this now to penetrate you. So we're moving into silence. I can barely speak. We're moving towards the completion of this part of our communion. Let us be nourished by the presence of the divine. By the showing up of each of us, by the divinity in each of us, by the divinity in all things, with great gratitude to this sacred mountain, Mount Shasta, where my body is at this moment, and with great gratitude to all the gateways of light, to all the gatekeepers, to the new pathways in Gaia's energetic body and in all our bodies that are being formed and reformed. With great gratitude to every one of us as we call each other home. Be blessed. Be gentle with yourself, with those around you. With the deepest, deepest gratitude and love from my heart to yours. Thank you for co-creating. Blessed, blessed be.